And I put it in a bun. And I put it in a bun. Hello everybody, my name is Shweihninzy and I've been testing out drugstore foundations for you guys. I've really been enjoying doing these drugstore foundation reviews for you guys, so thank you so much for the support during this time of quarantine and putting up with me being inconsistent, but we're gonna be consistent this week. I always try to upload videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the evening time, depending on when I feel like it. I was doing a consistent schedule, but so I'm just too excited. I want to put the video up as soon as I can for you guys. So hit subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Shweihninzy. I always upload when I am going to put a video out. I always do a little Instagram story. I'll do a little IGTV video tutorial sometimes. I post photos. Definitely check it out. So today we are testing the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Foundation. I've heard some people really like it. I've heard people really hate it. I don't know what to think. I don't have too high hopes for this foundation. It is a dewy finish and it is vegan, which is really cool. This is the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk Nourishing Foundation with coconut milk and aloe extract. I got mine in the color Light 540. This foundation is supposed to blur imperfection, even out skin tone, sheer buildable coverage. Y'all, can you see this face? We need full coverage to cover up this acne, you know what I'm saying? Instant all-day hydration. So I do have acne, as you guys can see. My skin is sensitive. I'm dry on the outside and super oily in the T-zone. And I have been enjoying hydrating foundations lately. But the coverage, that sheer buildable coverage, I'm not looking forward to. So I'm going to be applying the foundation on one side with a beauty blender and on the other side with a Sigma F80 brush. You guys know this is my favorite foundation brush. I'm not just saying that. You can use code Shweihninzy for money off if you want to place an order and support your girl, because y'all know I'm poor and broke. So let's dive in. I have just moisturizer on my face. Today I'm going to be doing my foundation first, just in case this is garbage. So I'm going to put some eyeshadow primer on my eyelids. I like doing that because my eyelids are oily. And this just ensures that the foundation won't go anywhere. You know, and then that way I just have primer on already and rearing to go. You guys, I haven't worn my hair in a bun in forever. I used to wear a bun all the time, and then I started doing little half updos, ponytails, since my hair has been such a fabulous color. I watched the Tayla's review, or the Tayla, but she goes by Taylor Win Now, which is a much easier username to remember. She actually preferred using it with a beauty blender, so I'm interested to see the coverage. She used to suffer from acne, but she doesn't have it anymore due to using Accutane. And so many of you guys have been asking me how I've cleared my acne. I do have a video up on my channel. All right, I'm just squeezing some on my sponge here. Like I said, I do have a video up on my channel. Interesting. Talking about my skincare, but I will do an updated video for you guys. That coverage is a lot better than I was expecting. Like, a crap ton better. Maybe it is the sponge. The shade range of this foundation is absolutely horrible. So this color, as you can see, is a little whack even for me. But you guys, okay. I also saw Raw Beauty Christie's video on this foundation as well, and she did not like it. Like, it was like peeling and weird. Oh, I see. Ew, it's peeling. And I just said that. It's starting to do that weird peeling thing. Okay, I'm gonna dim the lights and show you guys. Do you see it peeling here? What are those little dots? Ew, weird. Feels kind of odd on my skin too, like I don't know if I'm having a reaction, but it feels like kind of tingly weird. There's one layer on my face. Again, I am pleasantly surprised with how much coverage I got. I mean, it's not amazing, but looks better than I thought. So I'm gonna squeeze some onto my brush here, doing kind of a decent amount since I know I'll need to go in with a lot, but yeah, this side seems to be clinging to uneven texture like with the brush and not as good coverage. Even though I am stippling, with other foundations you wouldn't see the brush stroke marks, but with this I totally am seeing those marks. And we're still getting like a lot of that little beading stuff, like those little flakes. I don't know what those flakes are. It's very odd. I'm going to try and build this up to the best of my ability. Alright, so there we go. As you can tell, the coloring is definitely not for me. This is not my shade, and I think it's going to oxidize. Like, I mean, it already is oxidizing. It's very orange, and my skin is not looking amazing right now, so you can still see a lot of like the breakouts and stuff. So you can still see a lot of like the discoloration and the redness, but I'm going to go ahead and put on concealer. I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer here. This definitely looks cakey. Like, this concealer normally doesn't look cakey under my eyes, and with this foundation everything is looking kind of gross. As usual, I'm going to be setting my under eyes with a drugstore. I'll be using the Hard Candy powder here, and then for the rest of my face I'm going to be using the Maybelline SuperStay powder with my Gudetama puff. I'm just trying to lightly go over. Let's brush all the extra powder away. With powder that definitely helped, but again, I mean, we're not getting like super amazing coverage or anything like that. I'm gonna go in with my Dominic Paul face palette here and use the Samui and Tusk shade for my bronzer. I'm going to use my Hard Candy blush in the color Cheek Me Out. And then I'll be using these two highlighters in Orchid and Lantern. So it's not the names written on the palette here, but these highlighters last forever. Like, look at that. And these highlighters you can purchase individually to put in whatever kind of palette you want, and they're only $10. I do have a code with Dominic Paul Cosmetics. Just use code Shweihninzy10 for 10% off. And then I like to blend everything. I'll be setting it with the Catrice HD Performance Freezing Spray. This setting spray is pretty amazing. I'm not going to do anything fancy with my eyes. I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows and do some mascara. Yay! I'm going to put a lip gloss on. I'll be using the Sigma lip gloss in Lilac Wine, which is in the Corderosa collection, which launches April 14th. I've never tried a Sigma lip gloss before. Oh, this is so pretty. They're not sticky at all. Oh, that is so pretty. We got a natural beat today. So the time is currently 4:13. Y'all know that I filmed super late in the day. So I'll check back in with you guys later. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm trying to get 6,000 steps in every day, which is really good. You guys should be definitely getting some exercise during this time because I found myself sitting a lot, like too much. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hello, the time is 5:45. I wanted to show you guys what the foundation looks like outside. I don't know if you can tell. Just walked and picked up some food and had to get a couple things at Target. Just a quick in and out. So try not to expose ourselves to too many things, but it's been good to walk and everything, so. Hello, the time is currently, y'all, look what time it is. It is 12:21 right now. There's Luna, she's my background. And I've had this foundation on for 8 hours. And y'all, this isn't going anywhere. I don't know, I seriously don't know if it's the setting spray that I'm using, but like, or my skin changed, but oh my goodness, let's just zoom in real quick. Like, I was doing a lot of Zoom calls today with just like family and a friend of mine, and like my skin looked flawless. My mom was like, your skin looks so good. And like when I was on the call, and I was like, yeah, actually I am pleasantly surprised. Both my parents actually told me that a lot of people are uploading like how to look good on Zoom types of videos, but I'm not sure if you guys would be interested in something like that, or how to look good on like video calls since everything is online nowadays. But let me know if you guys would be interested in something like that. I don't think you would be, but hey, maybe I'm wrong and maybe you guys would be interested in something like that. But holy crap, this looks really good. I'm not a fan of the coverage at all. Like I said, it's still showing like a lot of my spots, but this is definitely like a more natural looking foundation. My blush is still on, my highlight is still on, like everything looks really, really good. I am pleasantly surprised it did not look so good at the beginning. I don't know if it's just my powder or my setting spray, but like I said, this Catrice HD freezing spray, I don't know what it is, but maybe it's this. Any of the foundations I've tried, this has come through, so maybe it's that. I don't know, so you'll have to try this foundation on for yourself. But like I said, I'm not a fan of the coverage, and it did crease on my eyelids, so you can be the judge. But I'm just here to show you my first impression. I don't notice any pustules or anything. That's usually an indication of me breaking out from the foundation, so I don't notice any new acne spots. But I mean, wow. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys are staying safe and trying to stay active. And during this really difficult, uncertain time, just know that God is in control right now. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have an amazing day. Bye!